been returning any of my calls. Is everything alright?
Max, your disease is becoming unpredictable. According to this week's lab work, your blood is now deteriorating at an exponential rate. Frankly, I'm not sure how much time you have, Max. For all I know, it could be weeks, maybe less.
So, Todd, why do you want to work for Maxtech?
Well, maybe so I could learn something from you. However did the boy CEO rise through the ranks? How did you get so lucky?
I'm sure you don't see me as being very lucky, all things considered. Look, what I really want to know is why you want to work for my research laboratory.
I know what it's like to be sick. There are a lot of people suffering in this city, Mr. Peterson. Not just you. And if your labs can change that for someone, they can give them control of their life again. That would mean everything.
It really would. Todd, I want you to meet Dr. Martin. He's my lead researcher. You'll be reporting to him.
Well, thank you for giving me a chance, Mr. Peterson. I know I don't have many prerequisites for this thing.
No, Todd, it's you who's given me a chance. I didn't have much hope for a cure yet, but with you here, that might be starting to change. I'll see you on Monday, Todd.
I'll see you then, Mr. Peterson.
Officer Smith, I was wondering if you still had the contact info for an old informant of yours who helped me on a previous case.
Who did you have in mind?
Experts are wondering whether the local vigilante, the Night Terror, has done this city any good yet. He's been patrolling the Iron City for several years now, and crime hasn't improved one bit.
It's been a long time, Max.
I was afraid to bother you.
Afraid of what? Afraid I know your darkest, deepest secrets.
I'm not hiding anything anymore.
I don't get it. What's your angle?
I want to be a part of your operation. I want to invest in you.
What's in it for you?
I don't do the right thing very often, but you're out there on the streets actually making this city better. For my own conscience. I want to be a part of that. What do you say?
I need to make sure you're clean first. Then I can say.
How'd you get in? The guards would have stopped you.
Sounds like it's time to get some better guards.
What do you want?
I previously investigated your father for shipping drugs. I thought he might have been working with Maxwell Peterson at the time, but I never had any proof. I was hoping you could help me fill in the gaps.
Well, isn't that a lot to take in? My father shipping drugs? And why would he be doing business with Max?
Max had his own industrial resources via Maxtech. Storage warehouses, distribution centers, it's all there. I could just never pin it on him.
Oh, so you're looking for a confession. I don't know anything about Maxwell Peterson. Why do you care?
He wants to work with me. I want to make sure he's clean.
Is he holding up okay?
He's pretty sick.
Well, tell him that he doesn't have to go through it alone, okay?
Without a confession, Max's trail was running cold. Just maybe there was never any dirt to dig up in the first place.
Medical Tech CEO Maxwell Peterson hasn't been seen in public much since his mysterious diagnosis 2 years ago. Symptoms of Peterson's disease are still being investigated, and the severity of his condition has not yet been made public knowledge. Medical experts say they aren't sure how long he has.
Hope it's not too scrappy for your tastes.
Well, I'll get you a setup at the tower soon, but never mind that. Thank you for accepting my partnership.
Don't get too chummy, Max. I still have my eye on you. But without you, I might not be able to keep being the Night Terror.
And why is that?
Crime fighting has its costs.
Now, it might take some fixing up, But you can leave the fixing up to me from now on, alright?
Thank you. Max, have I ever told you why I do this?
You don't have to tell me why. You want to do good. That's good enough for me.
No, if we're going to be partners, then I want you to know. Before I ever was the Night Terror, I was trying to do good the right way, the legit way. I was a cop.
What happened?
I went into the force with my best friend. One day, we responded to a scene. A thug was shooting at cops. I made it out. He didn't. I wish I could remember the face of the thug that killed him. God help him if I ever find out his name. No amount of revenge would be enough. I gave up my badge after that. I tried to walk away. I was a coward in grief. I wanted to make a difference, but didn't have the guts.
Well, you're making a difference now.
I hope so, but to me, it hardly changes anything. I can't rewrite the past.
But you can rewrite your future. That's not a luxury I have anymore.
Do you know that for sure?
I have weeks left, if that.
I'm sorry.
Let's do some good then, for the both of us. You said you had news for me, and I hope it's good news. Has your team made any progress on curing my condition?
Thanks to Todd, we have some theories.
I don't pay you for theories, I pay you for results! I'm sorry. I lost my temper.
I understand, Max. Look, we're gonna get you well, okay? Don't lose faith.
I'll call our new researcher tomorrow then. I'd like to check in on his progress myself.
Mr. Thomas, have you been finding your work fulfilling?
Well, Dr. Trenton and I have been diverting more of our time into gene editing research.
Experimenting with CRISPR-Cas9 proteins, I see.
Well, it's funny, the power you have with just a couple of proteins to completely change someone's DNA.
Just make sure my equipment doesn't accidentally go home with you, Todd. It's very valuable to me.
Of course. I wish you could have talked in person. I mean, we're just downstairs from you, Mr. Peterson.
Well, the walk's not the problem. It's the...
Mr. Peterson, are you okay?
I better lie down for a bit.
Yeah, you should get some rest. Thanks for checking in.
Did you get the equipment?
Yes. I'll be home soon, and then I can fix things forever.
Looks like one of your labs triggered the silent alarm. Some of your equipment's been stolen. I'm heading over now.
Every Maxtech product has RFID tracking. I'll pull up the product on the maps.
I've got the thief in my sights, Max.
Do you think you can get home before you lose control?
I've been able to control it for a while, but maybe not anymore. I think I'm changing again.
What is that thing?
Whatever it is, it's got Maxtech property.
I'm having trouble keeping a visual on the car, and the map's glitching. The RFID chip must be out of range.
That's okay. Your baby has a couple new tricks in her.
Tracker drones.
Manufactured by Maxtech, just for you.
What are they doing?
Heat scanning. If we can identify the thermal signature of that monster, we can track it from anywhere in the city.
That's a breach of privacy, Max. That's too far, even for you.
This thief stole from me. I need my technology back. You seeing anything?
There's too much noise. Too many different heat sources to actually differentiate anything. Max, I think you lost it. Some drones, huh? Should have just let me handle it myself.
Just come back to base. We'll figure something out. I'll try running his license plate and see what I can find.
If only it were as simple as Bigfoot. Locals are reporting sightings of a giant bird monster that has been connected to a series of pharmaceutical thefts from around the city for the past several weeks. What is this creature, and where will it strike next?
There you are. Now let's see if we can find a match on your plate. Is that Todd? What on earth is wrong with you?
Max, do you have time for a progress update on our research?
How soon can you talk?
Are you sure we should be out here, sir? It seems like quite a trek, and not to mention all this bacteria and pollen. It can't be good for you.
It'll be all right, Doc. I think I can handle myself. How is your research coming along?
Yes, I've been studying this creature, going over all available footage. It's undergoing rapid genetic mutation each time it transforms. But it's the same transformation each time, and it's controlled, not random.
Are you saying that Todd's body can edit its own genes on its own?
Max, if we could get a hold of this creature, and I need all of it to study,
Then you could achieve a breakthrough that the scientific community has only dreamed of.
Max, we could get you cured.
Yes, but the current technology is too unstable, Marty. How can you be sure that I won't transform like Todd? How can you guarantee that I won't, become a flamingo?
There's always risk, Max, but I could synthesize something quickly. Something to stabilize your condition as is, and that would give us time to develop a real cure.
A real cure? It's just a pipe dream, one I've long lost. To be frank, Marty, this all feels like a long shot. I'm sorry. I'm tired, Marty. I feel like I'm 85. As far as I know, I might not even last the night. I just wanted to be outside again, feel the sunshine on my damn skin one last time.
Max, I can't give up on you, even if you already have. Get me this creature, if not for yourself, then for the benefit of the city.
This city? This city's abandoned itself, Marty. Look around you. These ruins have been reclaimed by nearly a century under Mother Nature's tenure. She always bats last. No one cares for its loss, and the ruins don't care because they are long dead. Nothing lasts forever, but something new can take its place. When I'm gone, and I'll be gone soon, you'll run the company, and you can do with it as you wish. You'll do better than I could possibly imagine, Marty. Doctor, I don't have much hope that finding the Raven is going to be able to save me. But just promise me that you won't beat yourself up no matter the outcome.
No, you promise me, Max. Promise me now that we have time and hope for a cure, you'll stop living like a dead man. You've been trying so hard to make things right up until the very end, but the end isn't here yet. You're still alive. I believe it. If we can get this Raven, you'll have time again.
I want to believe that, Marty. I made peace with things, but I didn't want to. Do you really think I have another chance?
I do, but Max, it all comes down to the Raven.
Then we have to catch it, no matter what. And there may be only one person that can.
That face. I know that face. It was him.
There you are. I was hoping I'd run into you.
There's no time. I need to find the Raven.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. We got some information on who and what the Raven is.
I know. Look, this isn't about bringing in a thief, Max. I don't care about your bottom line, okay? The Raven's a killer, and I'm going to make him pay.
Make him pay? The Raven might be the key to curing my condition. I need you to bring it back to me so that my team can study it.
Study it? That monster? You don't know what you're dealing with.
I don't get the luxury of choosing ideal specimens, but I need its blood. I'm dying.
I don't care.
You don't care?
The Raven took everything from me. I'm going to find it and end things once and for all. And if that bothers you, you can stop me yourself.
This just in. My sources are telling me that the Raven's been spotted at the Jefferson Bridge.
Do you see the Raven yet?
Get out of my ear, Max.
You still work for me, remember? If you don't bring me that monster, I'm pulling your funding.
Save the bridge.
Max, what happened? need you right now.
Max, don't you worry. You're gonna be taken well care of, I promise. The ambulance is coming.
Don't tell me that. I don't have much time left, do I? You've been a dear friend, Dr. Martin.
You just have to hold on. With the Raven's blood sample, things could change.
The Raven? Doctor, the bridge! You have to help the Night Terror, do you understand?
What do you mean?
The bridge! The Raven is on the bridge.
Max, are you there? I need some support.
It's Dr. Martin. I'm here.
Is Max okay?
Max is gonna be fine. What do you need? What's happening on the bridge?
Tell the police to block off all entrances to the Jefferson Bridge. I'm on the northeast side of the bridge, so at the very least, make sure no one gets on it from the west entrance.
I'll make a call. Do you have the Raven?
He's close.
All right, I've got Officer Smith on the line.
I've got my boys shutting down the west side bridge ramp. Looks like the bridge is having some trouble.
You think?
What's your status? Max needs that blood sample.
I'm in a bit of a situation right now. The Raven has to wait.
But Max can't wait.
Come down, you coward.
Don't forget Max. You can't let him die.
I could end things now, but lives were at stake. If I could save someone, maybe that's more important.
The Raven has finally been apprehended by the authorities in collaboration with our local vigilante, the Night Terror. The police are allowing Maxtech's laboratories to study the Raven as well. Maybe it'll be the key to some kind of medical breakthrough.
How have you felt, Max?
Whatever Dr. Martin came up with, it's helped. I doubt they're close to a permanent cure, but I'm hopeful.
I'm glad you're feeling better.